Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we talk outdoors for the next 90 minutes, the fastest 90 minutes in outdoor radio programming. It is good to be back. I'm not there yet, but I'm here. So, for all you folks, had a little surgery recently, and we had a best of Outdoors with Larry Ray last Saturday. I hope you enjoyed that, but I am glad to be back in the studio. I am standing. I feel like Jerry Lee Lewis. If I had a keyboard, I would break into chopsticks or something like that, or maybe I've dropped my dolly in the dirt. Anyway, it's good to have Ron Wong in here, the traveling man. He and Ricky Nelson.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just like Willie Nelson, on the road again.
On the road again, and straight from the Classic, and
gosh,
getting
what a
ready
classic.
to go to Lake D'Arbonne pretty soon here. So,
and before I go there, I get to go to beautiful Dale Hollow.
Yes.
And I get to see our friend Denny.
All right.
There at Dale Hollow.
Is that with the
Brush Pile Fishing Media Camp?
Yes, brush piles up there. All right, one of my favorite places. And then he is in the studio.
Golly, it's
Take a
been
picture.
Happy New Year to you, John. I don't think I've seen you since last year.
John Gordon is here. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning, Ron. I think you've seen me since New Year's, haven't you?
I don't know. You weren't here in February. You weren't here in
I guess
January.
you're right. I think it
This
has
is
been. Happy New
March.
Year, Ron.
Hadn't seen you in a year.
You weren't here in January neither.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we got him here now, and he's going to explain while he's and then Shelby McCall, of course.
Well, he's a
taking care
traveling man,
Yeah,
too.
because really,
Correct.
this is really cool to have John in with us this morning. John is the communication specialist with Ducks Unlimited, and co-hosts the show with Ron on the second Saturday of each month, and big things happening. Before we let Ron spout off that fishing report, and we're not talking weather today. Okay, let's don't talk weather because this is just a little quick spell. I remember a March snow of 22 inches, it felt like, or 18 something. But we're not going to talk about that, Ron. Hold your fishing report. John has got things going on. 25 years of DUTV. That's
wow.
amazing.
Yeah, I know that when DUTV first aired in 1997, that nobody could have predicted that in 2022, we'll be doing the 25th year of the show, and it's a great celebration. It's the longest running waterfowl hunting show ever in outdoor TV. So we're very proud of that, and I got a lot of things going on. We've got a great season that's going to air. It'll start airing in July.
13 episodes.
13 episodes on the Sportsman Channel. I just put up the 2021 season on our website, ducks.org, and our YouTube channel.
Okay,
so
all right.
All the new episodes are up on there now. I'll be hosting a 6-part podcast on the DU Podcast with a lot of the co-hosts from years past,
all right.
Production guys, really tell the story of how DUTV came about in the first place and how, where we're heading in the future. So it's pretty exciting.
And the 25 years ago, the world has changed a whole lot, but TV now, there's so many. You were kind of like the pioneer to start it, kick off, and now there's so many out there, but you guys have not missed a beat even during the pandemic. You were able to produce these shows and the wide variety of topics. So can you give us a little tip, a little what we might expect coming up in this 25th anniversary besides this thing with the nostalgia part?
It had a great season coming up in 2022.
Okay.
And, we started out in Nebraska for early teal.
Okay.
We had some great shows in Oklahoma, Kansas, Maine.
The Maine show was the one I was really, I really want to see because did you make that trip?
I did not make that trip, unfortunately.
You didn't get to make that
I wanted
trip.
to, but I wasn't able to make it. It was a fantastic show. Really showing
that shows the scope of the program at DU. We think of the Mississippi Flyway. We forget there's the Atlantic, and we forget the Pacific and things along that line. But DU and Maine, I'm kind of interested. I'm not sure exactly what kind of ducks they kill in Maine. I guess.
Well, you have to watch.
I'm going
to see what's up with that. But we had a great show in Peace River, Alberta, Canada. It was great too that we were able to get back into Canada this past year.
Yes, yeah.
In which we were not able to in 2020. So it's going to be an exciting season. I'm really looking forward to it.
So look for that on ducks.org and go right now to the website and check it all out and look for the DUTV because there are really some fascinating things, great photography, great interviews, and of course with Mr. Wong back before we talk classic a little bit later. And I know we will mention that Bill Cooksey did pick the winner, Jason Christie.
Yes, he did.
He's wondering what his prize was, and I said, you get to speak a weekend with Ron Wong on Robo Lake or whatever it is, okay? No, Ron, I know great effort. LROutdoors.com, you'll be able to, we're working on that. Got some great interviews thanks to Samantha Gay, Candace Harper, and Ron. I saw so many pictures there, and most of the time, Ron had on that Outdoors with Larry Ray shirt.
Yes, I did,
and he did, and looked apart. Lake Hartwell. It turned out about what we expected, Ron. I mean, as far as weight wise and things along.
Oh yeah,
line.
it was right there.
Our predictions and everything. So I'm assuming the trip went well.
Very well, and it was quite a crowd. I understand they broke the attendance crowd again with over 153,000 people attending all the different events. Did
that break the Knoxville record?
Yes.
Knoxville?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it sure did.
And
I got to tell you something. It was amazing to see all the people in the expo.
Yeah.
The weigh-ins.
Yes.
I understand. I did not go to any of the launches, but they were just jammed up. They built a new road the day before the tournament.
Just to get there.
Just to get there near Lake Hartwell.
It was amazing, and the crowds are amazing. And I actually got to watch it since I've been recovering from this surgery, and I got to watch it on TV and watch Davey Hite and Tommy Sanders and Mark Zona. They were all up there, and I got to see. It was just amazing to watch them catching the fish live. They had them all circled out and everything. We'll talk more with Ron as we get through the show. Busy show today. So starting out with Brian Hendricks, the outdoor editor of the Democrat Gazette and Little Rock, new book about turkey hunting. And Ron, I'm really excited to talk to Kyler Beckman, one on the Alabama River for the American Crappie Trail.
Yeah, that's quite a
young
feat
man
by himself.
Yes, by himself. And then how about Alton Jones Jr.? I mean, 29 years old, gets that first victory on the Major League Fishing, and 100,000.
We've had his dad on before.
Yeah.
And
he fished against his dad. His dad was in this tournament
with
him.
They were actually in it.
In the final day,
it was the first time they've ever fished against each other in the final day.
Yeah, and we're going to talk to Alton Jones Jr. Spence Halford, and he's going to help me on this, John Gordon. We'll talk a little waterfowl with Spence. Rolling Thunder game calls are moving to Somerville. And then we're going to close it out with my man. I picked this winner, Lester Shockwave.
Yes, you did.
We're going to talk to Gary Lester. Yes, the handler for the 2022 National Bird Dog Championship. But, Ron, this weather has been up and down. Let's don't think about this. It's going to be back up. So tell us what's going to happen.
We've got a little slushy stuff on the street this morning.
Yep.
But it's going away this afternoon. And really, this little blip, as I call it, is not going to hurt anything. Surface temperatures in our area lakes now are somewhere between the low 50s to the mid 50s.
Okay.
Already.
And
all
right.
What we have found is the crappie are moving away from the main lakes onto the secondary points and into the creeks to get ready to spawn. So are the bass.
All right.
Because of the magic numbers, anything over 50 degrees, they start moving, along with the bait fish. For those that are going bass fishing,
hey,
they're eating thunder crickets.
There we go.
And game hogs.
And game hogs.
Yeah, like you wouldn't believe.
Yep.
I think the A-rig time is over because it's so shallow that these fish are biting.
All right.
You can catch them anywhere. And I would recommend going to a northeast bank or creek because they warm up the fastest on any lake. Crappie fishermen, they are catching crappie at the all of the I-55 Big Four lakes.
Yep.
They are now 3 to 5 feet deep, sometimes 6 feet deep. Not much deeper than that because they're so muddy, but they're catching them on jigs that have black and orange on them.
Got the colors even.
Yes, black and orange.
Come on.
Live scoping is helping them.
Oh, that
the spider riggers are catching fish too. That's pretty amazing.
See, John, did he have any? Was he reading that off over there? Did you notice anything he's reading? Where was that information coming from? Huh?
That's coming off Ron's top of his head. He is in tune with the beat of fishing in the Mid-South.
He is. Yeah, if we said we need to put a time limit on Ron, he can do more in 2 minutes.
We could do more, but
no, but you can do more in 2 minutes than most fishing reports get in 15.
Yeah.
You know, and he had the colors down, the thunder cricket, of course. And what was that other one? The
game hog.
The game hog, which I like. You know, I'm a big hog man.
Well,
you know, so
and a June bug color in that game hog.
Oh, the June bug.
Or
color. What is a June bug color?
A June bug is a purple with green flake.
Okay, purple with green flake. That's a June bug color.
Yep.
Okay, and the magic number is 50. You said.
And it's
and
all
the northeast
over 50
corner
now.
is where it's
absolutely
warmer. Okay, that's just amazing. Okay, I'm so happy to be back in studio with Ron and John, and Ron can pop all those things off. We're going to have a fast show as we do each and every week. We're going to take our first break of the morning, and we're going to go to my good friend. He is actually an outdoor editor. There are still some of them alive. It's kind of a dying species, but Brian Hendricks.
He's always fun to talk to.
Yes, from the Arkansas Democrat said, let's take a break. We'll be back with Brian.